Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
How you doing, folks? Welcome back to World of Tanks with Scout. What I have for you today is my continuing quest for a mastery badge in the VK 3002M. Still haven't got one. Got the first class badge, but not yet any luck getting a mastery badge. You can see here we're in a tier 7 maximum game, platooned up with Schwant and Cav Scout on Erlenberg. Now, I say tier 7 maximum game, but you'll notice there's only 4 tier 7 tanks on each side, and one of theirs is actually their arty, which is both good and bad. Good in that it's better than another KV-3 stomping around hunting for you. Bad in that a direct hit from that GW Panther is going to obliterate pretty much anybody on the team. So when this game started, I kind of wanted to push to the east side of the map out here and get on the hill and deny that hill to the enemy, or at least contest it. And it is right about now, as I'm following this AMX M445 up the hill, where I look and realize that I neglected to tell Schwant and Cav Scout of my ingenious plan. And I'm saying to them on chat, like, hey, I think I have made a gross tactical error. Pretty sure me and this AMX M445 are about to get rolled over here on the flank. You'll also notice that the opposing team already has someone on the base, and here's a cheeky little Stuart trying to get some scouting done early. So I'm going to go up, try to take shots at him, and prevent him from spotting the whole team. And then I noticed the Churchill with his back to us, so we'll put some shots into that Churchill. Bad angle. Notice this PZ-38 stationary, so we'll put him out of his misery and then go back to the Churchill. That shot, as you can see, went in right before he faded. So I'm putting a few more blind shots in there just to annoy him if he's still there, maybe get him to move. Still looking for shots on this Stuart, who I think is about to make the mistake of coming back out of the town. Really kind of foolish, considering he knew he was engaged as he was going in. Why come back out the same way you went in? But he pays for it. One of the cardinal rules that I learned as a young 19 Delta growing up: never take the same route twice. This may not be real life, but some of the principles do apply. Too bad for him. Now I'm looking at these KV-1Ss. And I was telling Cav Scout, he's like, you're in trouble, you better get out of here. And I'm like, no, I think if we fight this reverse slope, make them come to us, we can still take them. Because you can see we got support from the tank destroyer and our arty up at Alpha 0. And then the AMX M445 goes full retard and just comes right up over the hill in front of God and everybody. So what I'm trying to do is back his play, even though I don't really want to, because I don't think it's a good idea. Saw this Hellcat over here, so what I'm doing is putting shots into the Hellcat, trying to get him to back down so he doesn't finish off the AMX. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. KV-1S gets him. But credit to the AMX driver, he mauled that KV-1S, which is going to allow me to put the flank shot in and finish him. Fortunately, he caught fire, which saved me having to hang around and wait on another round to reload. Now, having, I'm pretty sure, cleared this hill, I don't think there's anyone left over here. I'm going to come up on the high ground and try to finish off this Churchill. Now he's tracked. Both of his tracks are down. He's in a lot of trouble, and there's the kill. Now I'm trying to line up shots on. I'd really rather be putting rounds into the KV3, but as you can see, there's too much intervening terrain, and it looks like the VK3002 may actually come out and give us a shot. So we're staying on him. First one bounces, unfortunately. Second one misses. And now it looks like he's pulled back into cover. There you see the armor penetration indicator turn green, so I go ahead and fire a shot. Get a good hit on the KV3. Makes him move. And there you can see Cav Scout putting another shot into the KV3. Unfortunately, Schwant already got eaten. Not sure what got a hold of him. I think it may have been a combination of the Panther, a hit from that Artie, which is pretty devastating when you're in an M6, and then the SU-122-44, who really scares me right now a lot more than the KV3, because you can see the KV3 is not playing a very smart game. He's out there getting mauled by Cav Scout. But the SU-122-44, he's playing a pretty good game. Now look at this guy. What is this GW Panther doing? I really, really, really wish the Jagdpanzer had let me finish him for the Top Gun, because it's at this point that I realize I'm on 5 kills and there's only 3 tanks left. So I'm going to push in, something that I normally wouldn't do in this tank, and see if I can't mop up either the Hellcat or this VK3002D for my Top Gun. Trying to line up a shot on the VK. And whoop, there goes that. That's when I noticed the Hellcat's right on the other side of this building, so we back out. And my aim time is better than yours. And there you see the superior penetration of this gun is good enough to go through his gun mantle. That's the Top Gun right before we get obliterated by the SU-122-44. Fortunately, the T-20 mops him up, and that's the game. Let's take a look at the results screen. So as you can see, we got 22,023 credits for that victory, 2,082 experience, counting the double, first win of the day. Got a Master Gunner ribbon and a Top Gun badge, and unfortunately, no Ace Tanker badge. Kind of frustrating. I really thought I would have gotten that for this win. Top Gun on the first win of the day is normally enough to push you over the edge, get you that Ace Tanker badge. If we take a look at the team scores, as you can see, we did 1,911 points of damage for 6 kills, 1,041 base experience. Really not a bad performance considering the matchmaker that we got. Cav Scout also had a great game with 1,748 damage and 2 kills. Unfortunately, Schwant, like I said, I think he got tag teamed by that GW Panther and the SU-122, who, speaking of which, was the only one on his team, as you can tell, that played halfway decently. I think the rest of his team really let him down, and that's unfortunate for him to play that hard and get stuck on a team like that. But hey, it happens to everybody. Taking a look at the detailed report, we fired 23 shots, 18 of which hit. Of the 18 hits, they all penetrated, giving us our 1,911 points of damage. And here's what I was talking about. Took 3 hits, all 3 penetrated. That's all it takes to take this tank out of the game. And that's kind of my one complaint about it. You really are kind of forced to stand off and play like a tank destroyer, as you saw me playing all game. Otherwise, things like this tend to happen to you. It's bad enough with KV-1S's running around with that 122mm, let alone you get into a tier 7, tier 8 game. But I think this video accurately portrays a point that I made when I first reviewed the VK. Use the accuracy of the gun, use your standoff and the high penetration, and you really can do well in this tank. So that's it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I'm going to continue chasing that ace tanker badge in this game, or in this tank, and if I can manage to get it, you can bet that you'll see it here. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.